I'm happy that I've bridged a bit of a gap, I think, over the last couple of years, both in the inter-county scene with Galway and then locally with the club. But I'm far from the finished article, and I know that. So it's the pursuit of, in terms of high performance. You're always chasing. You're always trying to improve, and I love that. I love that aspect of training, whether it's physically, technically, or tactically. There's always something to chase. So yeah, I'm delighted where I've gotten to, but delighted to go and push a bit further again. It's tough with all the travel, so I was down for training last night and back up again, so it's usually 3 times a week up and down the road. And then the lads are very accommodating, so we're away to Monaghan this weekend. The lads will let me arrive separately. I don't know if you're tracking down to Galway to then travel with the team, but you do recover a lot of miles. I'm lucky that I have Shane Walsh up here. And we've actually gotten very close now over the last couple of years because we do a lot of carpooling, up and down together and spend a lot of time together. So there's that aspect of it too. But it's been, it's a very rewarding thing to do, and I'm happy to do it. So it's just one of the things that comes to the territory.
Pasting far Lord Park and far Cuntort and Céin D'Arcy I'm sure cooling ma.
It's obviously very difficult to have lost the game, especially in the manner we did against Dingle. And fair play to them, by the way. But 12 months ago, we wouldn't have been Dublin champions, we wouldn't have been Leinster champions, and that's an incredible achievement. I'm incredibly proud of the group to have gone out and achieved that, and that'll spur us on. We haven't won the lot yet, so we'll be taking that into this year with us, and trying to push forward from there. Loads of learnings, things that I'll even bring into the inter-county scene with Galway, and things that'll make us ultimately better as a team. I know contextualising the game and how we managed those last few minutes against Dingle has already informed a lot of our prep with the club for this year coming in, and lads are imposing those in the league game so far. So it's brilliant. It's brilliant to have that opportunity to grow, but we just have to go out and execute, and that's going to be the hardest thing to do. The body needed a bit of a rest for a couple of weeks, but it's more, I'd be worried if there was more of a spiritual fatigue involved with it. I was so excited to get back in with Galway. With the group we've added a bit of freshness to it, but they're separate journeys and they all have their own novelties. They're so unique. So I'm blessed in that regard that I have such a good group to go back in with Galway, and then when that eventually comes to a conclusion, I get back in with the club again. I'm so lucky in that regard. You're coming up against some of the best teams in the country when you're playing a Dublin Championship, and they're very hard won. Whether it's Nafina, Crokes, Coola, as you say, you're dying at the top table, and it's a very tough thing to win. So that spurs you on. We have the title now. We've known from previous years where other teams have the title, you're there to be shot at, and teams are going to shoot at you. So that's the challenge we have to navigate this year. It's a tough thing to do, especially we have so many players involved with inter-county teams. We've obviously had a very long club season, so you're going to have to mind guys' bodies. I know we're only reintegrating certain players into the setup now over the last couple of weeks. But look, those are all the challenges that come with that bit of success, and it's something we really lean into and we really enjoy.